Hi. I'm gonna be really bad at this. Okay, so somebody was asking me what kind of brushes I use and stuff, and let's just say the conversation led to me telling them I could do a video on it, so that's what I plan to do. So we're gonna start with the streams of light that I did in one of my drawings. Well, technically two of them, but one of them looks a lot better. More professional. God, I'm so awkward. So one of the brushes I use is a custom brush that it doesn't come with Fire Alpaca, so I'll have to like give you that. I don't know, here's the settings for it. Really bad at this, sorry. It looks like this, and since it has opacity by pressure, and I'm using a tablet, so I mean you won't be able to do this as well if you don't have a tablet. So if you push really hard, it comes out very clear, but if you use less pressure, it doesn't do that. Sorry. So bad. I'm really bad at explaining things. So let's start with simple. Okay? Create a new layer and get a lighter color and put it down there. Now you want to copy that layer and put it on add. And Jesus, that makes it really bright. So bring down the opacity a little bit. Pressing buttons I don't mean to press. And then you want to switch to the normal pen tool, which is what I use all the time for everything, so if you don't have it, then there's some settings, I guess. You just want to do this. It's not very, it doesn't have to look good at all, I swear to you. It just has to exist. Then, oh boy, we get to bring out the smudge tool, which is also part of Fire Alpaca from the very beginning. And you want to smudge that. You're not really I don't even know what I'm trying to make it look. You just want to mess with it until it looks right. I don't know what right looks like. Okay, that looks really bad. But just go until it looks like that. I am not good at explaining anything now, am I? Probably isn't even gonna look very good. I did it yesterday, so I don't remember all the steps I took to doing that. That's good enough for me. So now you want the blur tool, which is also part of normal Fire Alpaca, and you want to extremely blur the tips, like a lot. Like press really, really hard and blur the hell out of the tips. God damn it. And then take your take your blur tool to the rest of them, just a tiny bit, don't press very hard. And just make sure it looks like it's fading away. That's what we're looking for. See? See, now the messiness of your blur doesn't look too bad. So copy that layer, bring it up, and then press add, which if you're doing anything with light, the blending, I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what any of that is. All I know is what it's called. These settings are really, really useful, and I didn't use them for the longest time, and I feel dumb. But add is the add setting is really, really good for light. So you want to copy that layer again, bring it down below, and then go over here. And I've already been using the blur. Don't worry about it. Also, this tool I use a lot. So let's see. That looks okay. I mean, I guess you can add that if you want to. You don't really need to, though. And the part that, you don't need to do this part, but I like it. So you can bring out this tool again. And now you want to change the scatter strength, because with it, it's all, it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very definite, and it's very full. There's a word I'm trying to figure out, and I can't find it. But if you bring it all the way down to 1, it doesn't make as many little splotches, and it's not as thick. So now you can, bring it up a little bit and make sure you're on, the lowest layer. Now you can bring it out a bit and do this, which, in my opinion, looks really cool. And you're done. You did the sun. God. If it doesn't work for you, or if you can't figure it out, I mean, I don't know how I figured it out. All I know is I did. You can mess around with opacity, you can mess around with, you know, you can smudge some more stuff if you feel the need to. Oh, look at that. That doesn't look good. Oh, I don't know. But let me tell you something real quick. Just, this happened to me, so, and I've seen it happen to other people. With there's 8 layers just for this, which is, like, not much of a drawing at all. But let me tell you, all the layers count. So this one, this is just one layer, and now it looks less bright. Now that just looks off. That looks awful. It doesn't look as bright anymore. Doesn't look as full. Doesn't look like it's shining. And you could do without these, but these make it look really, really neat. So I guess that layer doesn't matter as much, but I think it looks a lot better with it. All the layers matter quite a bit. So I mean, yeah. God damn it. Sorry, I don't know how to end videos. I'm gonna have to make a few more of these, so I guess those will be coming out too. I'm giving you a thumbs up, but you can't see it.